each and everything of your manifestations is already right there in front of you. Like, it is ready to enter your life, but you're the only person that is blocking it from happening. You be asking, how am I blocking it from happening? I'm telling you, one of the things that we sleep on is shadow work. Okay, and I slept on it for so long, and I kept manifesting things that were not aligning with me, thinking that it is the thing that is aligning with me, but obviously it was not, and it kept me running in circle, thinking like manifestation is working for me, and it was really working, but there is some shadow aspects inside of myself keep attracting to me things that I thought it is my manifestations, but actually it wasn't, because there were some shadow aspects of me that I didn't mention in my own soul and heal it, and forgiveness that I needed to do. You know, that's why I'm telling you, manifestation is so easy when you also learn how to face your shadow aspect, because that's where your blocking lies. So if you remove that mental block, you will be able to manifest what is aligning with you. Okay, you remove the block. So what is actually stopping this manifestation to enter your life? Nothing, obviously. You're doing the whole work, and you're mentioning what you want in details, you're feeling it, and you remove the mental block, so it could be happening so easy. But the case is, you know, there is something inside of me who's always dragging me down, thinking that if I lived in my own potential, I would hurt other people. So that's why I was always stuck between I know my worth and I shouldn't and I should. I'll give you some questions you need to ask yourself. And I asked myself about that thing, that I need to shine, I know my worth, but you can put it in any aspect, like money, like friendship, like relationship, anything, relationship with your family, anything. Okay, so the first question is, where did I learn that shining fully could be dangerous? Where did you learn that not earning money could be dangerous? Where did you learn it? Who told you that earning money could put you in a situation that you have to fight, or it's dangerous for you? Who taught you that this relationship with certain people could lower your standards? I'll give you some hint of my answers, but I will not give you full answers. Maybe some people having this type of things in their life. So I remember when my mom, aunties, and like everybody in my family was trying to hide everything. Oh, something good happened in our life, let's hide it. We own the thing, let's hide it. People will give us evil eye. The evil eye will only catch you if you're not protected. So with that thing, I started to hide myself, because people will give me evil eye. I start to hide. If I go somewhere, I start to make my hair like that. I start to hide my body when I'm training. People will give me evil eye. If I'm protected properly, nobody will give me evil eye. Why would some negative energy hit you just like that? Okay, just like move on, seriously, live your life. You're gonna shrink yourself because of an evil eye. And also, so basically God told you here, you're here to do something, some certain thing, and you are not doing it because you're afraid people give you evil eye. So who you gonna listen to? Your mission here on earth, not shrinking yourself, or the evil eye that you're afraid of? Think about it. When I was studying, I was trying to study so bad. I just love studying so bad, but I was just literally afraid of my friends who are not getting the same grades as me. So I didn't want them to feel small beside me. So with them I would act like I'm not studying, and without them I would act like I'm studying. And I get certain grades because I want it, but I tend to always hide it, because I don't want them to feel intimidated by me, and I don't want to be left alone. But I always loved studying. I really loved studying when I was young. I loved it. It's just me. I don't know, maybe because my mom raised that in me. That's why I've been raised with that mindset. Not because I am good, because my mom put that in my head. My mom put some negative things and positive things. That's why parenting is so important. And parenting yourself when you're old is so important, and the parents themselves are so important when the kid is young, because this kid, when he or she grew up, it will make such a difference in their lives. I did tend to be at work. I'm trying to shrink myself around my colleagues at work just to make them feel okay about themselves. So that is not okay. I should not, because shrinking myself would make me stay in my place stagnant, would make other people think less of me, and would enter like these bad energies into my life that I don't deserve. While playing big would, even though these people will not allow me, they will start to get away of my life, and I will start to align with the bigger things in my life, even though it means that the work will not accept you with your mindset, being big mindset, but at the same time you will be leveling up to another place that is better aligning with your own mindset, right? So playing small towards that is not good. Like, if it's meant for you, you're gonna take it. Nobody gonna take it from you. Okay, so, and what is not meant for you, spin around the block all over and over and over. You will not take it because it's not meant for you. If I'm looking at a certain, like, let's say I want my hair straight, okay? Let's say I love it like that, but let's say I want my hair straight, but this girl has straight hair and long hair and I love it so much and I want it. I will never take it. It's not for me, especially when it comes from a negative place. Like, oh my god, I love your hair, I want to be like you. Love yourself. Excuse me, miss, love yourself. So sometimes we are shrinking ourselves because we think that people around us or society will not ever accept these parts of ourselves when it's shining, or it's too much for us, or let's just play small and stay in our comfort zone. Who cares? Nobody even cares. And at the end of the day, everybody care about themselves. Everybody care about the bread that they are earning. Everybody cares about feeding their family, and everybody cares about their insecurities. Some of them are mirroring their insecurities onto other people to make themselves feel good about themselves. Other people would just move on with their lives and even forget about you. So some of us maybe do something embarrassing in public, nobody cares about it. Like, they would probably forget about you by the end of their day, or they'll be thinking they laugh. Okay, they think about themselves. Again, it's just a mirror. Okay, so if I say you fall in the street, some people would look at you and laugh, other people would come and help you. Both of them would forget by the end of the day. One of them have bad karma, the other have good karma. But you are the person who were feeling embarrassed about it. Just know, nobody cares by the end of the day. Nobody cares. By 20 years from now, if you ask them, they will never remember even your face. So why would you care about what other people around you they would feel when you start to shine brighter, shine your real light? Why do you care? Some people, I want to just mention for me, people in your life 10 years ago. Mention to me how many people are still in your life until now. You will only mention probably your family, maybe 1 or 2 friends. The rest that you were caring about, they don't even care about you. You don't even care about them. You're in a different state of mind. So why are you caring right now? Yes, intimidating people by shining brighter than others, especially in places where negativity is way bigger than positivity. They will talk behind your back, but who cares? Now they are giving you their energy. So if somebody is giving you their energy by talking bad about you, you're the one who's shining brighter, right? And especially if you're treating them good and you know they are treating you bad, and they know that you know they are treating you bad or speaking behind your back, and you're dealing with them good, you don't even care. After some time, you'll see God is taking you from these places, placing you in the places where you're meant to be. So it's okay. Anyway, you're a winner because you're doing nobody's wrong. The only wrong you're doing if you shrink yourself, if you make yourself less of what you really are. That's when you're really doing yourself wrong. Okay, so the second question here, I asked myself, who made me feel that being powerful would hurt someone? What made you feel that earning money would hurt someone? Who made you feel that being in a good relationship with yourself would hurt someone? Who told you that loving yourself would hurt someone? Who told me that shrinking myself would make people comfortable and would make me comfortable as well because you're not hurting nobody? Who told you that you're responsible about how people feel? My mother, she was always telling me, be nice with people, don't be arrogant. Being arrogant will make people not like you at all. You were just expressing yourself, and it was you. This is not you being arrogant. This is just yourself. Being nice could be in different ways. Being nice could be shrinking to make other people feel nice, to make other people harvest your own energy. And sometimes being nice is giving them advice to let them enhance their own lives. Or being nice and maybe being nice is letting other people see you where you are, just to be inspired by you. You inspire people, but for other people that's intimidating, especially when they are not ready to do their own healing. So they will consider you like you are arrogant, but actually you are not. You are just expressing yourself, and you're doing you. Because I'm protecting my own aura, protecting my own energy. I'm not letting nothing get into my energy. So if you think this way I'm arrogant, let it be. Let it settle like that. Until one day, one time, some people will align with you and they will think of you like you're not arrogant, you're not crazy, you're just who you are, and we accept you like who you are. Is it so bad to let a child express their own opinion? It is not bad at all. Matter of fact, if you're a parent, don't ever do that. Just let your child give their own opinion. Grow flowers in their head. Don't grow stagnant energy. Like they get stumbled when they speak with someone. Their tongue is like they cannot speak because since they were children, you were always telling them, stop, don't speak. Why are you blocking their throat chakra? Okay, and if you are a grown man or grown woman now, don't ever block your throat chakra and expression upon something or a situation. Any situation is not worth it. Okay, and don't ever say something that you're not ready to say. Force yourself to speak. Force yourself to speak some words other people want to hear from you, that they are waiting. Don't force yourself to give a smile because somebody is requiring it from you if you don't want to. Like my dad was always telling me, he was thinking that he's reservative by the way he was doing things, but actually he was not. He was like creating a cage for me that I was trying to escape from by doing these things. You know, he was always saying that your way of dressing is not good. Don't dress this and that way. Okay. And he was saying some words to me that was really hurtful for me and will make me think less of myself automatically. Like I need to dim my light to make my dad feel good about his family, while I was not meant to do that. This is not my job. Okay, my job is to be myself, because our children is just another copy of us until they realize it's all wrong and they decide to break the trauma. That's when they change themselves. So just cut things short and work on yourself before bringing any children. If you don't have children, just work on yourself before having children. And if you have children, work on yourself to make them cut things short and guide them. I was being guided when I was older. I was in my early 20s when that happened, and I started to guide myself again. But something was always telling me inside of me that something is wrong. Before my 20s, something is wrong. I'm not feeling like my authentic self, but I didn't even know what is the authentic self. I thought this is my reality and I will handle like that until I get married, have kids and be free. I thought that freedom was having kids and get married, but actually I handled myself, my own freedom, by daring to dream big. And I dared to dream big, and I started to change my beliefs, and I changed my life, and I'm still changing it. And when I outgrown the situation, I moved. And because I wanted to move, no, because the universe moved me. And I allowed the universe to help me. I was working hand in hand with the universe, back to back with the universe. I was trying to think like I need to shrink myself because my dad was always telling me to dress a certain way, behave a certain way. how am I tell you that my dad was always telling me that if I speak in a certain tone, he was like yelling at me, don't speak with me with that tone. I don't need to please nobody. Okay. I think I told you before that me and my dad, now we have good relation with one another, but I see he's repeating the same mistakes with my siblings. But because my dad now sees me that I'm stronger, way stronger, so he respects me. He now respects me. But he's kind of repeating same mistakes with my siblings, and now I'm the one advising him not to do this and that and that and that, and I'm trying to tell him that it took me so long just to be able to process these emotions and forgive him. So now I can speak freely with him, but I had to process these emotions already to be myself, you know. Next one needs muscles. Okay, what's next? My bosses. I thought like I need to please them every time. I need to please them. I need to always speak with them, always make feel good about themselves. Oh my god, you're holding so much. Oh my god, this is too much on you. I understand. I know. I know myself. If I were instead of them, I would never even pay attention to people trying to please me and just trying to make like that on me, because I know myself I'll be busy working. I love work, but I found myself in a situation where I need to please my boss more than my work. So I'm like, so I need to shrink myself for them to hold my position together and stay in my place. Well, don't do that. There is a big difference between respect and big difference between pleasing someone or shrinking yourself because you want someone to feel good about themselves. And I believe that's not right. You just need to let yourself grow. Don't let yourself be stagnant. You don't have to submit. You know, I've discovered that me myself, when I look myself in my eyes and I say, you don't like doing that, why are you doing it? I tell myself, because you don't like doing that because you yourself, you're a leader. You're not a follower or a people pleaser. That's why you don't like doing that. And why you're doing that? Because you think it will give you security. But it will not. It will just take from your energy and take from you. And I also discovered that, and I knew that I'm a leader. That's why I don't like doing that. Many people are doing that every day. They don't even feel it. And I looked myself in my eyes. You can be the leader that you want every second of the day. You don't even care about that because you're the leader of yourself. You're leading people with love. You're leading people with help. Something like YouTube. What is it influencing? Influencing is when you influence people with your own behavior, whether it's nice or bad. So you're creating to influence people. So you're a leader. Because people are listening to you, your advice, your words, your appearance, everything is motivating them. I was tending to submit in a relationship. Who cares? Who cares about making another man feeling less masculine than you? If you are more masculine than them, and you know you don't want that, so there is no need for that. Don't shrink yourself. Because shrinking yourself in a relationship would take you somewhere you don't want to go. It will make you be with people you don't want to be with. It will make people in your life that's not knowing your worth. And you yourself, you will look in the mirror and you will not recognize yourself anymore. So why are you shrinking yourself? Especially in a relationship, like men, they just want you to always, oh my god, you're so masculine. Even if he's not bringing you anything. Oh my god, it's my man, so masculine. You can provide for yourself. Dealing with situations alone, you know you can do things, and you want a masculine man in your life, it's not wrong. You just need a masculine man in your life. You don't need this, I don't want to say bums, but well, they are. You don't need them around you in your life because you will never be satisfied. You just need a masculine man who's in his alpha male, and you're also alpha. Like seriously, you're in your masculine energy. You need a man that will get outside of you your feminine energy in a way that is so good, so feminine, so gentle, so nice. You feel like yourself. You're not forcing it. You're not forcing your masculine energy to the side. Your masculine energy is there, but his masculine energy is way topping your masculine energy to the point that your feminine energy is emerging with love. I was tending to force my masculinity to the side. Seriously, my masculine energy was screaming, hello, this is the wrong way, don't go with this man, because his masculinity is not that much strong as yours. So I was just forcing it to the side, let the man lead. And when I don't let them lead and I lead myself, they feel feminine more. So they tend to be takers, they tend to be receivers more than givers. They don't feel so pleased by receiving gifts from me. They are so pleased by receiving help. I was the one that is leading dates. I was the one that is making decisions about food, about everything, about the house, everything. So that is not good position where you can be in. You want a masculine man where he can top up your masculinity. And my value to myself is big. So if you're shrinking me, you're not in my life. That's not a good way. And if you find somebody who's trying to shrink you, snap out of their lives, because they don't deserve you. You're trying to make yourself better. Why should anybody make you feel less better? Okay. When was the first time I felt punished by being confident, happy, or beautiful? First thing that came to my head, me and my family were somewhere in Egypt, where pharaohs, statues, and some like tourism going on. It was far away from my city, so my dad took me, my mom, and my brother to see somewhere. Took me specifically to his work, so I was with him in his work, and he sent me in his office. I wanted to take a picture with his stuff, so I made like that. I was so young, like 9 years old or less. I was like that, and I held something in my hand, made like that. So he shouted at me like, "What are you doing? What is that? Stand a certain way." That's when the first time I felt like I cannot be myself. And I'm telling myself, you can be yourself. You can do like that, like that, or like that, or like that. As long as you're hurting nobody, you're doing yourself. Go ahead, baby girl. Okay. The second thing, and it was so embarrassing to me because I knew this is not me. Right? There was those cool ladies. Cool. They were cool ladies. They dress so nice. They are so nice. They have good clothes. They look so good. They look the way that I needed to look. But my family was not allowing me to do that. Okay. So I was hearing them in the back were telling themselves that I dress like a grandmother. And I was seriously embarrassed by that because I know that my dad would never allow me to dress the way I need to dress. So I told myself, that's insane. Like, back then I felt so somehow. Because I know if I go outside, my biggest fear was if I go outside the door and my dad is waiting for me so he could look at me and like allow me to go or not allow me to go. And if he doesn't allow me to go like that and I spoke something like I need to go right now or something because I have an exam, he would just seriously hit me, or he would just seriously speak to me very bad words. So I was just dressed like how he wants to keep moving on life, but I felt inside of me that I'm beautiful and I need to dress the way that I like. Okay, and I needed back then somebody to tell me that he's mirroring himself. So anyway, who cares? Like seriously, I'm telling myself now, who cares? Who cares about what other people think? I'm healing, and healing requires you being brave. Generational trauma, and it's difficult to break it, but you're gonna break it because guess what? My the next generation that will be out of me, it will be super healed. They could catch the sky with their hand, catch the stars. They will be something very good in society because their grandmother, their mother, with me, did the work and worked on herself. So they will remember me with good stuff. She didn't repeat. She didn't repeat the cycle. She didn't pour into their cup with the same generational trauma that she used to have. She put an end to it. So the next generation will be better and better and better and better and better and better and better. So the second aspect, I asked myself, what has shrinking cost me in life? Well, it cost me a lot. It cost me a lot. You know, it cost me not starting my YouTube like I'm doing right now. If I started my YouTube back then, I was just thinking and overthinking about starting the YouTube. Maybe my family would see, maybe people would judge me. And what I meant here to do, I was not doing it, and I knew that's what I meant to do, but I was not doing it because I was trying to shrink myself to make other people happy about me. They will not care. You're the only person that is in this trap alone because you're shrinking yourself. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. So you will regret every moment. I tended to put my beauty on the side, while my beauty is my powerful asset. My body is a powerful asset. Like, why would people put that on the side while every man is looking for a beautiful lady? I'm speaking of a case like guys could just run miles and miles for other ladies to make them feel validation for other ladies, you know, or they would run miles and miles just for a beautiful lady, just for the woman that he loves. Why aren't we using that? Why are we cheaping that? Some ladies are cheaping that by just giving that to many men. Other ladies cheapen that by making the man not understand fully that she's beautiful and she's worthy. So you could cheapen your own worth by many ways, not only one way. But by using it wisely as a powerful tool, you could really be in somewhere where it's powerful and to magnify your own beauty and your own worth. So being beautiful is not being a bad lady, and knowing your worth is not using it for a bad ways. Knowing your worth could magnify, knowing that you're beautiful could magnify your own worth that you're trying to validate here in life. So you know you are smart. So use your beauty to magnify you being smart. And I hope you had something out of this video. And yeah, I love you so much, guys, and see you in the next video. And like, subscribe if you liked this video.